This is Master Kambai, also known as Multi-Topic Talk. I hope guys will enjoy this brand new replay. It's the fourth one if I count correctly. It will be Jess versus Jake. A very interesting fight. So I hope guys will enjoy. Let's do this. So I will be very fast with the first few turns because we both have infantry and that's boring to watch. So here we move around our units. So as you can see, we both do pretty much the same thing. We both won these two bases earlier because they are very good. We both move our Piper Runner to get a visual over these buildings. Now I get my first recon out because I want to scout the area fast. He get his first tank out. So here, this is the time where he actually already took the advantage in some ways, because the tank is much stronger than the recon. So at that point, he has a much better unit than me. Of course, I had my recon there, and now he took a shot to my infantry. I have another recon. Even if I see that tank on my next turn, I have another recon because I want to see what's going on. And he created a recon as well. Then I created a tank because I expected this tank to attack my infantry that is currently capturing. Now at that point he's very smart, he go for the airport, very good play. Creates another tank, so at that point I think he has a bigger army. Yes, he has a bigger army and his economy is also much better than mine. So here I took mini engagement because I did not expect him to have another tank there. Now I created another tank, I think. Yeah. So at that point, our economy has been reversed, but that won't stay long in this case. Takes a good shot to my recon, destroying it like that, and another good shot there. I lost my capturing unit. And you see this tank, it will be so annoying later on the game, and I don't have a visual on it, so I don't know where it went. So now at that point, it still has a higher economy than me in terms of buildings and army. So this game is really about who stops the capture of the enemy and who has the most tanks. I created my first artillery because I knew if I had another tank, it would just stack up if he has another tank. So my artillery was basically a way to get some edge over him in some ways. So now it's two tanks, LT versus one damaged and one LT1. So we created a third tank because tank spam is efficient in this map. But at that point I did not realize how good tank spam was. So I created a tank here and a artillery because these two are really a good combo. And he's still ahead of me in terms of economy. Not in terms of army, but things will change. So now at the start of the turn, it's 13 to 14. So his capture game is better than mine. So at that point, he has 2 artillery. I have 2. I got 3 tanks. He got 3 tanks. So we are pretty even there. But as always, his economy is a bit better than mine. Now I went for another artillery and another tank, because these units are really good. Here he does something really good. He make on that mountain. That make was really smart and well placed. So yeah. Now at that point I think he had enough money for a medium tank and he bought one, I think. No, okay, that's later on the game then. So he trades 2 other tanks. Now that's where my mistakes are starting. I decided to interrupt this and to attack this. He had a mech over here. So this is where things are falling apart for me. I thought I was doing the right thing, you know? But no, that mech will be really cost effective. Well, I think it's light out here. I have 2 units. Okay. No, I forgot. Oh, I had the vision over that. I guess I had the infantry from here going there. Because one of my infantry disappeared. Wait, what? 31k at that point? There's some glitch somewhere. That's what I thought. Oh, no. So yeah, twice my economy at that point. That's weird. That's weird. Anyway, let's fast forward. So this is where the thing is coming really, really annoying. I lost a tank because that artillery took a shot on it. And I did not knew it had an artillery there. I thought it was a rocket. Great shot from the mech. This is where things are really falling apart. At least for now, I still have my artillery in the middle, but I lost pretty much all my tanks. So I'm on a really rough spot right now. And he builds a rocket. A very good move from his part. Now here, I place this tank to make sure my artillery is not in danger too fast. And the infantry there, without knowing he had the artillery over here. So now I created wall on my 2 artillery, because I want these artillery to be cost effective. Now that tank wants to get rid of this, because this will be really painful to deal with. And I need a medium tank, because I know he overwhelmed me with the amount of tanks the guy has. Now he found my artery, so I'm in danger, and that beatdown was well done because that beatdown allowed him to shoot my artery with his. That was a crippling blow. Now I don't understand how he had vision over this. I really don't understand, but hey, things happen. He had vision apparently. Oh, yeah, the thing over there. Okay. So now I needed that overdrive because I was losing at that point. I shot this. Now he has 2 rockets, which is really good in this map, and really good with Jake as well. So at that point, I think 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He was not able, with all this power, to hit my medium tank. And in terms of economy, mine was lower than his, because I lost a lot of tank. And most of my army was really damaged. And that tank over there is still messing around. So I graded another medium tank because I see that's my only way out. And that's also a mistake because I had no vision, so I had no idea he had rockets. So at that point, this is where things are getting sideways. He started capping my property here. The property that should be mine, but because of that OP tank with 4 HP was not able to take over that area. So now he has his first Neo tank. Great money, great purchase. Now I lost a tank that was a crippling blow because I lost vision over that area. And at that point, I'm still confident enough I can compete with him because I don't think I had seen the Neo tank yet. And I only seen 1 rocket for now, so I'm like, okay, I still have a chance at that point on the game. But the economy says otherwise. We have the same amount of troops, but he has a bigger army and he has more money each turn. So the rift was really becoming bigger each turn. Another Nia tank. Now I retreat my units because I feel like if I leave them there, they will just get slaughtered by the enemy. So now his tank is still really annoying in this corner. And now he start capping the airport, adding up more pressure in the center. Now medium tank and anti-air, really good advancements, even if it's not that impressive because I'm Jess and I'm currently losing, so I won't buy any air units. So that was not a great play, that was just okay because anti-air are good for vision and shutting down infantry. So now at that point, I don't realize he has 2 rockets, 2 Neo tank and 1 medium tank. His army is much stronger than mine, but I don't realize it because it's fog of war. We keep fighting and I'm losing the small advantage I had early game. Killed off my infantry there, so this means he wanted that airport. The mech in the center was amazing because he had vision and defense because this is a mech, obviously. So now this is where things are falling apart, and this is where I realized, wow, that guy has 2 Neo tanks. So at that point I think I realized it was pretty much sealed, but I still tried because I was like, if I can get rid of his Neo tank, maybe you don't have much money and you don't have a huge army behind. Then he gets another Neo tank. So now I I'm trying my best to do a good push with the overdrive, because why not? But I don't realize he has 2 rockets, 1 artillery, 1 medium tank. He's currently capturing here, so it's a really rough spot. Now my anti-air goes away there. It was really brutal. And he tries to get the HQ. And if I remember correctly, when I've seen that bomber, I was like, really? I was forced into making a anti-air. Because if I had a fighter, it's a 20k. That means I cannot buy anything else. It's cost too much, and it's not even that good with Jess. So I needed the anti-air to push back that bomber. I had no other choice. So now I'm getting the best engagement I can, but the rift is huge. Now you can tell it's 40k of difference, and he has 30k and I have 26k each turn. So the rift is really big there at that point. I tried my best. Now I send another new tank. I'm like, really? Oh wow. And I also see 2 rockets. So now I understand why he's really crushing me. I tried another medium tank. I was like, maybe I can push him back, maybe. At that point, it's clear for me I lose. But I still try. That bomber, great advancement. That bomber also forced me to use my seal power instead of my super. Just reach it and kill it. I also had that black bolt here as a backup plan to drop infantry over here. But of course, he has army there. So here I use my power to reach the bomber there. Because I wanted to take out the bomber. Pow, no more bomber. But the advantage he had was just too big. Despite me taking out that bomber, I made a dent there because I needed to make a dent there. And my medium tank was done for anyway. Now you can see how different our economy is. He has twice the size of my army, and he has 5k more each turn than me. So at that point, I had lost. And I think I resigned on day 19 when I realized he overwhelms me. So I hope guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.